How do I teach my boxer to stay in the yard without a physical fence? Having a dog that constantly wanders off can be both frustrating and dangerous. Many homeowners opt to install physical fences in their yards to prevent their dogs from running away or getting into trouble. But what if you don't want to install a physical fence? Is it possible to train your boxer to stay in the yard without one? The answer is yes, and in this article, we will discuss some valuable tips and techniques to achieve this goal. Firstly, it's important to understand that training a dog to stay in the yard without a fence requires patience, consistency, and commitment from the owner. You cannot expect instant results, as dogs naturally have a strong instinct to explore their surroundings. However, with proper training and understanding, you can gradually teach your boxer to stay within the boundaries of the yard. One of the most crucial steps in training your boxer to stay in the yard without a physical fence is reinforcing reliable recall. Recall training is essential as it ensures that your dog will come back to you when called, regardless of the situation. Begin by using a long leash or rope during training sessions. Allow your boxer to wander around the yard and explore, but periodically call him back to you using a command such as come or his name. Reward your dog with treats and praise when he responds promptly. Over time, gradually increase the distance between you and your boxer, continuing to use the recall command. This step-by-step approach will help your boxer understand that coming back to you is rewarding and enjoyable. Another effective technique is boundary training. This method involves teaching your boxer to recognize and respect the boundaries of your yard. Start by walking around the perimeter of your yard with your dog on a leash. Whenever your boxer tries to cross the imaginary boundary, firmly say no and gently guide him back inside the yard. Consistently repeat this process, praising and treating your boxer when he obeys. Eventually, your boxer will begin to understand that stepping outside of the yard is not allowed. Additionally, it's essential to provide your boxer with mental stimulation and physical exercise. Boredom and excess energy can lead to your dog seeking ways to escape the yard. Ensure that you spend quality time engaging in activities such as playing fetch, going for walks, or training sessions. A tired and mentally stimulated boxer is less likely to feel the need to wander off or escape the yard. Using positive reinforcement techniques is vital throughout the training process. Punishment or harsh methods will only create fear and mistrust in your dog, making the training process counterproductive. Instead, reward your boxer with treats, praise, and affection whenever he successfully stays within the yard. Positive reinforcement will encourage your dog to continue exhibiting the desired behavior. It's essential to be consistent with the rules you set for your boxer. If you allow your dog to leave the yard occasionally or during specific situations, such as when guests arrive, you are sending mixed signals. Dogs thrive on consistency, and once they understand the rules, they will be less likely to test boundaries or attempt to escape. Stick to your training plan and do not deviate from it. In some cases, it may be necessary to use visual or audio deterrents to prevent your boxer from leaving the yard. Motion-activated sprinklers, ultrasonic devices, or even visual barriers can be effective tools to discourage your dog from going beyond the designated area. However, it's important to remember that these tools should only be used as temporary aids during the training process. Dependence solely on such devices can hinder your boxer's ability to learn and understand boundaries on his own. Lastly, remember that training your boxer to stay in the yard without a physical fence requires time and effort. Every dog is unique, so the training process may vary. Some boxers may quickly learn to stay within the yard, while others may require more intensive training and reinforcement. Stay patient, stay consistent, and always focus on positive reinforcement. With time and dedication, your boxer will learn to stay in the yard and enjoy the freedom of exploring without the need for a physical fence.